we're not in Indiana right now, but wherever people are gathered around food and fire, we love being there with them. We talk a lot about feeding your tribe here at the Barbecue Lab, and there is a tribe gathered here tonight, and we wanted to teach them a new recipe. That's gonna be our 450 method for chicken wings. So I invite you to follow along, learn this recipe so you can make it for your tribe. I'm David Gafford, and this is the Barbecue Lab. Melissa and I believe that the backyard is a sacred space where memories are made, stories are shared, and people come together around food and fire. We're here to help you create those moments by testing the best gear, sharing proven recipes, and showing you how to own your backyard. We're visiting Melissa's parents down in Florida right now, and the tribe that they live in is Melissa's aunts and uncles and parents. They all live in the exact same Gulf community down here, and that tribe gets together all the time for meals, dinners, and just enjoying that retired life. Dinners together are frequent, and they're always looking for new ideas of how they can make something different without heating up the house in this Florida weather. Tonight, they're making a recipe that we taught them over 20 years ago, and that's grilled pizzas, basically making pizzas on a gas grill. We shot a recipe on that many years ago, so I'll link it up here in the card and put it down in the description below if you want to learn how to do grilled pizzas. Or if you watch that and go, man, that content is old and moldy, you should shoot it again, let us know that too, and maybe we'll do that. But it's a recipe that we use for many years. They still love it down here, so that's what's on the menu tonight. We think the natural food to go with pizza is chicken wings. Now, down here, they usually make their wings in the air fryer, and they've never really made them on the pellet grill. With over 11 people here tonight, we can't actually make all of those chicken wings in the air fryer. It's just not large enough to do it. So we told them that we would help teach them how to make these on the grill, where they can do the exact same method. It's super easy, and all they need is a pellet grill that will get to 450 degrees. Fortunately, we've been storing this Weber Searwood 24 here for the last year or so. So today we're gonna fire it up and show them how to make chicken wings on a pellet grill. One of the first things you wanna do is, if you're using someone else's pellet grill and you don't know what the last thing they've cooked on it is, you wanna open it up and inspect and see where we are. Now, I can tell you that Dad keeps a really clean grill. Those grates are looking awesome, but we are more concerned about what's going on underneath that section. Because if you look at the bottom of the Searwood, you wanna make sure that there's no standing grease that will light up and give you a grease fire, since we're cooking today at 450 degrees. Luckily, the design of the Searwood keeps the grease really far away from the cooked surface, so I know that we are good to go with this. So the only thing I need to do is make sure that we have some pellets and fire this thing up. We are good to go on pellets. Now we just need to get it up to 450. So let's go ahead and choose our 450 degrees, hit start, and we'll be ready to cook here in no time. The wings have already been laid out on cookie trays. We have paper towel over the top to help draw away some of that moisture so we can get crispy skin. And they've requested one tray of regular feathered formula and one tray of the hot feathered formula. So we're gonna make a tray of each. We'll divide it straight down the middle on the cooker. But while the grill is coming up to temperature, let's go ahead and season these dudes and make sure we've got a good coverage on each wing. All right, we're gonna start with the feathered formula hot on the right-hand side, because in my opinion, hot is always the right way to go. And one of the nice things about the Searwood is that there's really no section that you have to worry about a deflector, because this whole thing is really designed to work without one. I like that about this, so I can put them just about anywhere and get maximum coverage off of this grate. Now we have regular feathered formula. It'll go on the left, and I'm gonna start all the way over here to get as many as I can on here. This is only a 24-inch grill, but I think we can get enough wings for 11 people on here if we try. Let's see how close we have to put them to make that happen. And so that is all the chicken wings, clear divider line between hot and regular. Let's get it shut. And here's the way that this works. In order for the skin to get crispy, we first had to make sure they were dried off. That's what the paper towels were for. The second thing is we've got to use high heat on the outside so that skin will crisp up. The rub has some brown sugar in it. It has a lot of spices in it, so we know that we're going to get caramelization. And at that 450-degree temperature, we're really going to get some caramelization on these wings. We want to set a timer for 10 minutes from the time that we get all these on there. So I'm going to set a timer on my phone, and then at the 10-minute mark, we're going to flip them over. It's been 10 minutes, and after 10 minutes, you find a random 12-year-old, hand him the tongs and tell him to earn his keep. So all of these need to be flipped over, keep them separated. Oh, look, we had one that decided to fly. That's fun. He decided I wanted to go for a flight. We'll put him over here now. Okay, so all of them need flipped, keep them on their sides, okay? Because this side over here is not hot. That side over there is hot. So go ahead and flip them all over. And if you haven't done it before, this is a great way to get kids involved. They can use tongs, they can flip chicken, they can flip burgers. There's a lot of things they can do. Ethan here is a seasoned pro, so he's not needing any training, right, Ethan? Huh? Exactly. That's what I like to hear. But great way to get the family involved. Even if you're entertaining other people in your tribe, this is a great way to get them involved as well. Just hand them the tongs and say, hey, I need help out at the grill. Great way to get people involved. So this is probably what your wings will look like if you have a sear wood. If you don't have a sear wood, it might look a little bit different. But overall, we've already got some really good color going on. We've got to get color on that second side, so we're going to go ahead and close the lid and get that color going on side number 2. We'll set our timer for 10 more minutes, and then we'll check in on how the second side's doing. All right, our second 10-minute timer has gone off. It's time to go ahead and see what our wings look like. Now remember, this is our second 10-minute timer. And check out the color that we're getting on those wings. So this is only 20 minutes at 450, and we're getting really, really good color. I went ahead and temped these, and so we're seeing temperatures in the 190s all the way to the 200s in some aspects. So these are done. The question is, how do you like your wings? Do you like them really, really crispy? Do you want them to be where you can actually poke the bones out? You have to ask that question where you want them. These are pretty close to where I want them, but I'm gonna go ahead and give them a couple more minutes. So when I call this the 450 method, my whole point is I want these to go at 450 to crisp these skin up and get a little bit of crispness on the outside, but then it's up to you when you wanna pull these. These are gonna continue to cook when you pull them off, but right now the skin's just about where I want them. I'm just gonna give them a few more minutes and these will be perfect. These hot wings are done. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these off, and we'll put the hot wings in here first, because remember, hot wings are always right. And now these regular wings are looking done. Look at that color. Just gorgeous. I'm super happy with that. Crispy on the outside. You're gonna be able to pull these bones when you eat it. It's gonna be so good. That's the way to do wings, my friends. We had a great time with family and showing them how to make wings on the grill. I know this won't be the last time that they have pellet grill wings on their pizza night. If you want to save or print out the recipe that we used, check out the description below. And if you're interested in our feathered formula or our hot feathered formula chicken rub, you can find a link to our website where we'll ship that directly to you so you can enjoy the same recipe that we just made. I'm David from the Barbecue Lab. Behind the camera is my stunning wife, Melissa. Thanks for joining us, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.